So we've all seen those retro consoles advertised on websites like AliExpress and Wish that can do clearly impossible things like emulate the Genesis with the sound being perfect and emulate the PlayStation 1 on a device the size of a cracker. Obviously, things like that are a little impossible for Chinese bootlegs. And this device right here is no exception. I ordered this from AliExpress a little over a week ago. What's really cool is that AliExpress does like national shipping now. So if they have like a service center in the United States, you can get things shipped within the United States and just have it sent straight to your house, which is honestly pretty cool. I didn't know AliExpress did that. So let's open this thing up. Alright. 64-bit game. It's in a plastic bag. I don't understand why they need to put it in a plastic bag and a cardboard box. I'll take the added padding, I guess, even if it is this thin. Here's the box. Comes with one console, one USB cable, and one user manual in yellow. It says black, yellow, and red. I didn't see the option for a black one on the website. I would have gone with that. I went with yellow. Supports arcade, Game Boy Advance, Famicom, Super Famicom, and Sega game series. 64-bit OS. Let's take a look at this thing. It seems interesting. I'll put the scissors away. I don't really need them anymore. Alright. So here's the little console manufactured by a company called Powkitty. Looks like there's there's a little sticker label, a little peely. Nice. The Powkitty logo is really high quality. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the console last. Let's take a look at what's included. So you come, oh, nice, USB-C. That's awesome. I was not expecting USB Type-C. I was expecting micro. That's awesome that this thing's USB Type-C. It means it'll charge quick and you can use this for a phone or whatever. If you want to blow up your phone, I would not recommend Chinese chargers that come free with Chinese products. The Chinese manuals are normally pretty good. How to enter and exit the game? Select the corresponding simulator in the game system interface to enter the game directory, and then select the game to enter. Exit the game in the game press. Oh my god, this is so broken. I love this. Broken English is like my favorite thing ever. I love it. So obviously the manual is not going to be much help, but whatever. This thing's honestly packaged super well. So around the console, you got the front lid. You got the little power, or I'm sorry, this is a volume slider. It sticks out kind of at a weird angle, but it appears to work. On-off switch, micro SD card slot with a 32 gigabyte CPI micro SD card. I've never heard of that company before, but it's nice that they give us a 32 gigabyte card. On the top, you got L1, L2, R1, and R2. They feel okay. On the bottom, you got a USB-C port, as we talked about, and a headphone jack. Take notes, Apple. Around back, you have a battery. Oh, is this one of those Nokia batteries? How do I? Yeah, the BL5C. So this is one of the Nokia batteries. You can get these off eBay for like nothing. So that's cool that they're using those instead of like AA's or whatever, so that way you can get a little bit more charge time. So here's what the screen looks like, and the controls. So you got a nice D-pad. The D-pad honestly doesn't feel too bad. It's a little mushy. But honestly, compared to something like the Xbox One or the 360's D-pad, it's a lot better. Got buttons. Ooh. Okay, buttons are nice. A, B, X, and Y. They've got the same position as the Nintendo Switch A, B, X, and Y, or the Famicom, Super Famicom. Got a little, this was the light up button on the SP, and the select and start button, which were farther down there on the SP. As a matter of fact, speaking of the SP, I actually have a couple that we can use for comparison. So there's one of my SPs, and here's another one. So as you can see, it's clearly taking inspiration from the Game Boy Advance SP. That's what the clamshell design is for. That's why the button layout is like that. The only difference is that the SP didn't have 2 extra buttons up top, whereas this does. The select and start buttons were down further. The SP only had a mono speaker. This appears to have stereo. And where the cartridge port was, there is a little USB-C and headphone jack, which the SP famously never had a headphone jack. You had to buy an adapter. I'm going to use this SP because this one works. It's just The battery's running low on it, I think. I'm pretty sure it turns to red, like, immediately after booting on. Oh, maybe not. Perhaps not. Well, I'm still going to be using this one because this one's freshly charged. So, yeah, when it comes time to compare the screens and everything, we're going to be doing that. As a matter of fact, let's remind everyone what the GBA SP screen looked like. Now, it's important to note that there's two models of SP. There's the AGS001 and the 101. The 101 is known for a nice backlit LCD screen. I don't have any of those. All of my SPs are these typical LCD front-lit models, meaning that you go between disappointing screen and slightly less disappointing screen. But yeah, that's what the SP screen looks like. I'll be referring to that again later. Let's turn on the Powkitty. It's got a nice green LED with NX Hope. This, wow, immediately starts up with a nice LCD screen. That looks phenomenal. So it can support Game Boy, Game Boy Color, GBA, Famicom, which is NES, Super Famicom, and Game Gear, Master System. Typically you see those together. A lot of emulators do both because the Game Gear is basically just a portable Master System. You got the Mega Drive, the PlayStation 1, the Neo Geo Pocket, the Wonder Swan. I don't know what the hell the Wonder Swan is, but I see it popping up everywhere, which is bizarre. The PC Engine, or the TurboGrafx 16 as we know it in North America, the arcade, the Capcom arcade machine, the Neo Geo, and MAME. Oh, there's more. There's also Bard, Commander, GMU with the iTunes logo, MP Player. Oh, sweet! They included Doom on this and Quake. If this thing can run Quake 2, I'm gonna be very, very impressed. And Wolfenstein 3D. Wow, Streets of Rage. Interesting. You can change the skin. Ooh, can you put more skins? Wow, you can customize the crap out of this thing. I don't know how to go back. Suspend. That way get back up. I don't know how to go back to the previous menu. Game Battle Emulator, Game Battle. Let's try GBC. Oh my god, they included ROMs. Oh, this is very questionable in the legality department. Oh boy. I'll do one I'm familiar with. Pokemon Yellow. It's not going to be the most interesting thing to emulate on this thing, but wow, that screen looks phenomenal! Speakers are nice and loud as well. Holy shit. Look at that. This screen, volume rocker works well too. The resolution's not quite the same. I was trying to go back to the menu to choose a more exciting game, but so you can save and load states, so it's like an emulator. I like this little banner. Options, scalar, full screen. Oh, you can make it so. Wow! Look at that! That's incredible! It puts in a little Game Boy banner if you don't want to scale it. Okay, I still want to see a more exciting game. I love Pokemon, it's my favorite Game Boy game, but man, I want to see something exciting on here. Mario Deluxe, why not? I want to see scalar. I want to see what the other scale one's 1.5. So the 1.5 keeps it in the little square, so that way it doesn't get stretched out. I vastly prefer that. So there's a little bit of screen tearing. It's not awful. The screen tearing's definitely not super noticeable. As a matter of fact, you're probably not even going to see it on camera. Oh, well, there goes me being an idiot. I never liked the weird physics in Mario Deluxe. I always preferred the NES original, because this game does have slightly different physics to it. It's not like a straight port. Not bad, China. Not bad. Well, we saw Game Boy work. Let's see what Game Boy Advance looks like. Let's try Mario Advance. All right, let's compare. This is going to be a bit of an unfair comparison. Something from, what, 2002, 2003 with an LCD screen compared to a brand new, actually good-looking one. Graphics and sound options. I want to see if I can get the display to scale properly. Is that really a fair comparison, you think? You can barely see the screen on the one on the right. And I have a lot of lights on in here. I seriously cannot get over how bright this screen is. I wonder if this camera is even picking it up properly, because man, I didn't think I would have to expose for a screen this bright. But obviously it seems to run Game Boy Advance fine. Let's try Mega Drive, the old Genesis. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is normally a good test. See if it can do sound properly. It sounds pretty damn accurate. Let me get away from the waterfall. The sound, the graphics, everything seems to be pretty damn accurate, honestly. I'm very, very impressed. Alright. I want to see what PS1 games are on here. PlayStation. There's quite a few, actually. Is there, Rockman, Capcom vs. SNK, Contra Evolution. There's no Castlevania. That's disappointing. DualShock version. Ironic that we're playing it on a device without DualShock. Did I just feel rumble, or are my hands playing tricks on me? I'm having some graphical bugs. I don't know if you guys can see that. The voice acting in this game, I can't believe that something this size is running PlayStation. I'm not going to say perfectly. There is a fair bit of jank. The frame rate isn't great. There's a little bit of delay on the controls. But quite honestly, something this size for so cheap, running PlayStation 1 is a miracle. Because 5 years ago, something like this would have been a pipe dream. I'm very, very, very impressed. Superman. This isn't Superman 64, is it? Because I know that game was in development for the PS1. Oh my god, this isn't Superman! This is Pepsi Man! They had it in here as Superman! I mean, yeah, Pepsi Man is a bit of a superhero, I suppose. Oh my goodness. You can take Pepsi Man with you on the go. This is something special right here. This is really special. I really, really like this device. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm impressed, honestly. Something this size that has, what, 10 times the power of one of these? I'm really impressed. This is a really, really good handheld, especially considering the price, too. You can get one of these for under 30 bucks. 30 bucks and the thing runs PlayStation 1 games. It doesn't run them beautifully, but honestly, considering the price and considering how much bang you get for your buck, I'm very, very impressed with this thing. This is probably the best knockoff I've ever seen. But let me know what you guys think. I'll have a link down in the description if you want to pick one of these up. But let me know. This has been DanRock. Peace out, take care, and I hope you like this video.